Hello, and here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 on Spring Creek. Again, this is a 36x map, Evan. 36 times bigger than your standard map. What was I thinking playing on this map? I have no idea. But anyway, since last episode finished, skipping time here a couple days. We are still working on doing some plowing here yet. The New Holland with our RDAllen chisel plow here is working on plowing up field 388. Yes, Evan, you heard me correctly on that one. I said field 388. I think the biggest number I've seen on here is 390. That seems to be the most fields, I think, as far as I know. I could be wrong on that one, but yeah, 390 fields. We own 383 through 390, by the way. So anyway, hired worker, of course, play, is going on that, so we'll leave him to that here. I think I can actually spread lime on this field here now. I think I'm done. Yeah, we'll let's get you going here, man. Actually, you know what? Speaking of getting you going, let's actually switch this tractor out here, man. I quickly looked at this here last episode. I was looking in the medium tractors. After I recorded last episode, I went and looked in the large tractors. So there's a T7 in the medium tractors. There's also a T7 in the large tractors. Not entirely sure why. There's one in each spot, but regardless, there is. So I'm going to go ahead and sell this one here. Actually, this is a 270. Okay, so 270. Let's sell that tractor here a minute. We might have to cheat a little bit of money in here just to like switch out tractors here. But again, I'd like to go with the American version of this tractor if I can. So if I can find it here, yeah, T7. There's also the T8 and then the T9. Those are all the US series. I'm not sure what changed on this one here. 7.2. I'm guessing that's probably not the actual real horsepower. This is probably the real horse. Wow, actually 682. That's more than I thought it was, actually. Smart tracks with high idler. Okay, no idea. Oh, weights. Windows. Dark. Okay. Exhaust. Chrome. Oh, rain crap. Okay, sure. And of course, T8. Now, of course, the big difference here with the US versions of one, as I think I tried to explain here last episode. It says it right here on wheel setup. Row crop. Yes. Row crop with weight. Duals. There you go, man. Proper rear duals. Note how they are. They're not like crazy skinny. They're not like the pizza cutters on the sprayers, that one. But they are a little bit on the narrower side. And then they are also axle mounted as opposed to that ridiculous clamp-on nonsense. So these are axle mounted, and I'm sure the front here is going to have probably an option as well, I would assume. Yep, row crop duals. Again, none of that clamp-on nonsense. Oh, no triples, huh? Anyway, T7. We are going to go... what's the configuration here? Oh, weight, huh? Yeah, let's throw some weight up front. T7, 290. Oh, okay, so 290 is the smallest one now instead of the 270. Well, either way, whatever. And I think I'd like to put some duals on the back. Probably with some weights would be a good idea. Front fenders, sure. GPS, absolutely. 261. Ooh, I do not have enough money. Okay. And I should have looked. 177. So we had, what, like 80,000? So let's add another. Okay. So, I don't feel like doing the math. We're just going to do that. See where we end up here. Hopefully that's gets us close. Okay, back to the tractor. Okay, weights. 290, that's fine. Row crop, back that back up to the duals. Oh, yeah, just rear duals I think are good. Just my thoughts anyway. I wonder my idea. You know, some of the smaller tractors, I think they look better with rear duals, no front. Now when you get up into the bigger tractors, like, you know, T8, yeah, then put some front duals on it, right? But small ones like this, nah. Some rear duals, that's a good look there, if you ask me. 945 kilograms of front weight. 945 kilograms of front weight, that doesn't actually appear to do anything. And the reason I say this, I look at this sometimes when you're doing weights and stuff. Usually when you take the weights on and off of it, you'll see that front end of the tractor like go up and down a little bit. And what that means is the front weights are actually like actual weights. It's quite possible in this case what the mod author has done, is they've made the front weights so they're simply just a visual option and they don't actually add weight, which is kind of disappointing there if you ask me. I don't know if I got any other tractors we can demonstrate this with here or not. I don't know if this has front weights, does it? Oh, yeah, it does. You see how the tractor shifts there, everyone? It actually shifts up. That seems a little backwards, huh? 1,200 kilograms, the front weight, and the front end went up. Anyway, at the very least, Evan, that weight that you're adding in that case is not simply just, like, visual. That weight is actually doing something. Now, why the front end is actually going up on that tractor instead of down, you know, that's no idea. That's another question for another time. But at least it's actually doing something. This tractor, I question whether these weights are actually valid weights or not. Okay, let's set up a course play here. We are going to do, probably change that. One headland should be good. Generate that course. And I should probably check and make sure my settings here for raise and lower. Actually, you know what? It's a spreader. Doesn't really matter. Still going to check, though. Raise tools late. Lower tools early. Yes, they are not correct. Okay. Okay, first waypoint. Yeah, see if I can line that up just a little bit better here. Oh, 89,000. That was pretty close to being right. I don't remember exactly how much money we started. I probably should have paid a little bit closer attention to that. I think we're pretty close to what we had when we started this episode here, so... And we're probably going to see some weird stuff with the lime here, if I had to guess, Evan. Again, I haven't done any testing per se as of yet, Evan. I don't think this is a problem with this spreader, though. I've been told by a few other folks that have used the spreader that the spreader works fine, at least on other maps. My suspicion here, again, we discussed this, I think it was the last episode or episode before one. My suspicion here is that the resolution of the precision farming layer is not high enough for this 36x. Again, I'm going to keep in mind, this map is 36 times bigger than a normal map. So you stretch out a normal map resolution times 36, that one. Yeah, that resolution is probably not the greatest anymore. And when I say resolution, Evan, if you look at the number down in the map here, I guess I can't get my mouse pointer down there, but the number down in the bottom corner of the little mini map, you see obviously the degrees there, you know, we're facing what degrees, but then you also see the numbers, 10,368 by 6,638. That is reference to a pixel location. So that is actually a pixel location on a pixel map, everyone. So if you think about a picture, you know, whatever your picture might be, you know, say you got a, and I don't know actually what this would work out to. It's essentially a 12,000, I think, yeah, 12,000 pixel by 12,000 pixel picture. How many megapixels is that? Everyone, someone help me out on that. Whatever, how many megapixels that is, that's, yeah. But then what I don't know of is maybe someone has not taken the time to, and maybe it's not possible either, maybe the precision farming pixel map has not been resized for this. Anyway, oh, that's what I was looking. Wait, what? How did that happen? Okay, I'm confused. Okay, there we go. Okay, worked that time. Thought I back tabbed that one and it went back to the other tractor that should have gone back to the combine. Anyway, we don't need this particular header here. Drop off there. Oh, I guess we'll just put this back here for now, or we'll probably promptly lose it. Speaking of this header, by the way, we unfortunately might need to downgrade that header if we're going to keep using this combine here. And the reason I say that, I had a lot of troubles getting force plate to unload this combine here with our particular tractor and grain cart setup. This pipe, I don't think, is long enough here for that header. At least if Courseplay is doing the unloading. You know, if I'm doing the unloading, you're probably fine. But Courseplay trying to unload, Courseplay just, yeah, kept having problems. It couldn't get close enough to the combine. Doesn't seem like it should be. Oh, that's interesting. Notice the work area. That red highlight there is the work area. No, it's not going to show it again, is it? Really? Why is it? Why is that? Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, that was the right one. Oh, is this not? This is no. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought this was a folding head. My bad. Guess it's not a folding head. Well, that's fine. I think we got plenty of space on this map. We don't need to hold this head up. We'll just head out to the field, which I should be heading in the right direction. Yes, we just need to go back there. Okay. Take the path back. Actually, you know what? On the map, it looks like there's a path back here. Actually, there's like a path back here, though. Let's see what I can do about this sometime. It's kind of unfortunate. One of those things that were like, I can sell those silos of them, but that's not going to fix the ground there, unfortunately. It's too bad there's not like an undo function when it comes to that. But it'd really be nice if Giants and something like that, so you actually have like an undo. Because yeah, you put that down and you go look like, oh crap, that's not right. Not much you can do. There's no undo, so the ground's kind of messed up. And again, it's kind of hard sometimes to tell when you're placing it from the top down view. I'm like, looks like it's okay. No, it's not. Still driving out to the field, yeah. Definitely thinking with the size of the fields we have, 2 combines might be in order. Now, we don't probably exactly have a whole lot of money to spend on 2 combines at the moment. However, with the amount of land we own, I'm fairly certain we can borrow a significant amount of money. So we might end up having to do that. Because even our so-called small fields on this map are pretty good size. I forget what did we say again? Was it almost 36,000 acres last episode? I think we said on this map, everyone. I think that's what I was told in the comments. 36,000 acres. Wow. I haven't read the comments here from last episode, but I think I asked it last episode, and I'm going to ask it here again too. Like, how many of you folks watching are like actually playing on this map? Because again, this map's insane. 36x. And obviously in this case, I don't know that I can really do this map justice here. We are simply just going to play in our little corner of the map here. And outside me telling you folks it's a 36x map, you probably won't know. Because I have no intentions of driving across this map ever. We might do it at some point, just so you folks can like get an idea of the size. Maybe we'll drive across the map, but for our normal day-to-day farming operations, I do not plan on driving across this map. Again, that's why I'm using the shot delivery mod of it. That's why we have our seed and fertilizer, right at the farm. We got fuel somewhere at the farm. I've got a sell point behind the barn over there. For those of you who have not seen it, we got a placeable sell point. I put that down. Yep, nope, not driving out to the sell point. Even with auto drive, again, you can set up an auto drive network. Don't know what this map has as far as road network, so if it would just import automatically or not. I wonder if the auto drive guy on YouTube has a network for this map already that you can download. That would be just impressive, because oh my goodness, I would hate to think how long it would take to like set up a full auto drive network here for this map. That would just be absolutely insane. Again, at this point, I have not taken the time to drive across this map, so I don't know how long it would take, but we will probably do that at some point. I'm just giving you folks an idea how long it will take to drive across the map. Also, I think it's probably worth mentioning too, Evan, like most larger maps, this is probably not the most detailed of maps. It seems like that's typically the way it goes. The larger the map gets, the less detailed. Again, it takes a lot of time to add detail to a map, right, everyone? So, you get the large maps like this, a lot of times, the details get to be a little sparse. Full. as far as I'm aware, I think we're just down to the one side of the field here. We haven't even made it around the corner yet. And this, you know, if we go to look at the map, I mean, this is actually probably, this might be our second largest field here. We got field 383. At least I think that's what that is supposed to be there. The actual like location of that number is a little off. 389, 390. These all seem like a little bit more reasonably sized field. Although, I mean, if I think about how long it is taking to plow field 388, Evan, like, oh my goodness, Evan. Oh my, that's, yeah. It is taking a long time to plow that field. I can look at the mini map, Joe, and see like how blurry the map is down there. I don't know, just like the way it is, unfortunately. A few things that you could probably tell that, again, I don't know if maybe it's just the map author didn't do something right, Evan, or it's the fact that this game just is not designed to handle like the 36X map. Again, at least up until Farming Simulator 19, Evan, 16X maps were the largest maps that were available. There were rumors of larger ones, Evan, but none of those rumors ever came to reality. Put it nicely. Full. Get ourselves a grain cart here pretty quick. Oh, before I forget, John, gotta point out the shape of this field. Like, what in the world? I'm assuming this like missing spot here is like actually missing. I'm assuming. I don't know why that is, but gotta point that out. Definitely a little on the strange side there, if you ask me. Oh, we can probably harvest pretty well in the cab here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Says, yeah, we can harvest well in the cab. Misses a whole bunch. Nice and quiet in this particular cab, though. One can almost hear oneself think here. That is scary. Reminder here again, by the way, if you haven't already clicked that subscribe button, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. And hopefully you folks are enjoying the Spring Creek series here so far. Again, Evan, as I've said before, by far the largest map I've ever played on here in the game. Up until this point, Evan, 16X maps are the largest. I haven't even played on a 16X map, I don't think, here in Farming Simulator 22 that I recall. We've played on a few 4X maps, Evan, but I don't think I've even played on a 16X map yet. So we just took the bar and like, yeah, 36X. We're just going to go crazy, right? Go big or go home. Speaking of going home, back at the main farm here, we need to grab our grain cart here. Probably should sell that Saliford at some point. Maybe look at picking up another tillage tool at some point. If folks have any good recommendations for tillage tools for this map, let me know of one. Okay, I shouldn't have any problem finding our grain cart. Left it in the building here that's open. Okay, to the field we go. I don't remember what tractor I had on the grain cart here last time. I like to say it was the Smart Track tractor here as well. I'm pretty sure I've kept the other tractor. The other one is a T9 700, by the way. That is a wheeled tractor. That one is on wheels. Pretty sure I've kept that one on the chisel plow. And this is the one I had on the grain cart here last time around as well. So, you know, it shouldn't be the tractor at fault for getting in the way. You know, the tractor, at least in my opinion, I think is narrow enough when it comes to unloading. So we're probably going to have to do something about that header we have. I think there's 2 header options available in the game for Draper heads, Evan. We've got a 45-foot, which is what we own now. And then there's also a 41-foot, which you might have to look into investing in that one, unfortunately. Takes a minute to drive out here. Don't forget to, and if you like the video, give her the old thumbs up there. Always very much appreciated as well. And if you folks have something to add as far as comments go, throw them down below. Always enjoy reading all you folks' comments. Speaking of comments, by the way, see if we can load those up here a minute and see what you folks had to say here for last episode. Oh, and of course, we got to be all the way at the back of the field, too, right, everyone? Yeah, well. Looks like the rest of our hired workers are doing pretty good. Let's head over to the comments here a moment. See what you folks had to say here for last episode. Starting off with 13 at Dixie Fried. Looks like you are harvesting potatoes, not cotton. Actually, that was a cotton field, so we were working on field 387 there last episode. That is cotton. And then we moved on to, we are now on the potato field. So we're working on harvesting, yes, harvesting the potatoes here. I think we got one other field that needs to be harvested as well. Was it 384? Yeah, so we'll have to, looks like we'll have to harvest field 384 as well. Ooh, what's 390? What is that pink? Oh, sugar beets. No, yes, sugar beets. Okay, another field. We got several fields that need to be harvested here. We'll have to tell that RDAllen harvester to maybe pick up the pace a little bit on those harvesting. We got several fields. Actually, I think almost all the fields need to be plowed, so. Are we there yet? Almost. Keep in mind, like this driving here, we're just driving out to our back field here. Like, we're not like even going down the road or anything like that. We're just going to the back of our field and look how long it took. And this is, I don't know, if we zoom out here real quick, let me stop it. Let's see if we can get a size perspective here. So 36x map, Evan. You could fit 6 standard size maps across here. And if you look at that, Evan, you can like see sections here. So this is maybe a standard sized. This is a standard sized. There's another. There's 4, 5. Kind of breaks apart here. So 6 up there. So yeah, we're this area here, Evan, is probably somewhat comparable to a 2x map. The area we are farming in is probably approximately the size of a 2x map, I'm guessing. It might vary ever so slightly. I'm guessing this is probably a square mile here. At least if the map author made it to scale, I'm guessing like 383, 384, 385, Evan, from the corner of the farm here to the corner up here is probably a square mile. I'm just guessing that one. So, yeah, give you an idea there. Christopher was saying, good video, keep it up. Hey, thank you very much for that. Brian was saying, I use the same spreader on the maps I play on and never had a problem. I always use precision mod, so sounds like it is the map. I'm guessing it probably is the map. Though, again, I'm guessing it's probably actually like the size of the map that's maybe the problem, not necessarily the map. I don't know exactly how that all works out with that. Danny was saying, I'm playing it. Started the same time as you. Doing a single player. So far, so good. Map runs great. Still haven't made it all the way around yet. Actually, there's a very good question, Evan. Along with how many of you folks are like playing on this map, how many of you folks have actually like taken the time, of those of you that have played on it, to like drive around the map? Again, I have not taken that time myself yet. I kind of looked around the map, Evan, when I first started, and when I say I looked around, like I looked around this way, and it's like, you know what? Where's a good spot to farm? And I just, you know, that looks like a good spot. Again, when you could pick so many farm areas on here, like you farm up here. I think there's a lot of bins scattered about the map, everyone. So these are probably all like, yeah, bin location, bin location. I'm assuming there's probably a bin location. Don't see so many right down in this area, but yeah, I just picked a bin location, so there were bins here already. Well, not those, but these. Nope, not those. There we go. These bins were here already, so that's why I went with those. Oh, that's probably a sell point. Actually, we're not too far from a sell point there, are we? I think that's a sell point anyway. Maybe I don't even need my sell point. I could just sell there. Next comment here from Mason Farms. In Australia, they also call grain carts chaser bins. Don't forget, RDAllen Farms also employs a production manager. That is myself. I get paid a whole bunch of zeros. Could this be the map for 4 combines of different brands? Oh boy, 4 combines of different brands. Oh boy. Sort of like a competition between manufacturers. Get rid of those Euro rubbish tires and configurations. Oh yeah, don't worry. We started getting rid of the European configurations here. Again, like I noted, I'm on the New Holland tractors. I don't think there's any U.S. configurations on any of them, I don't think. Other than maybe like the big T9. Even that one that has wheels. And those wheels are not like American wheels, right? They're like big, fat, wide ones. So, no, I don't think there's any American configurations on any of the New Holland tractors. Again, I don't quite understand why. I'm just, add some tire configurations. It's not like Giants doesn't have the tires available. They're in the game now. It's just Giants didn't have the configurations to the equipment for that. Aaron was saying, I loved this map, but every few days I'd lose my save game. And I just gave up. Great video. Keep the great work. Well, hey, thank you very much for that. And hopefully we don't lose our save game. That would be less than ideal. I don't want that to happen. Oh, this is this weird... Oh, so it's actually open in here, isn't it? I wonder why. Like... I'd have to presume in real life, there's probably a reason for that. Like I said, I'm assuming the map author probably created this from real terrain. I think, everyone. That's my theory anyway. I'm sticking to it. Unless someone tells me different. But yeah, I'm just guessing that the map author created this from real terrain. Which probably something's not lining up just right, maybe. Joe was saying it's a shame about the Saliford disc. Maybe Randy could make one that works. We possibly could take a look and see if we can figure out what's wrong with it. Kyle was saying, I think the problem with the lime is it's only, or you're using precision farming and it's only putting it where you need it. Yes, again, I think, Kyle, that is very much correct. And again, like I keep explaining, I think the reason for that is the resolution of the pixel map for precision farming. Again, just my theory, everyone. Could be wrong. Just a guess. Hoover had another interesting idea here. He's like, yeah, it could be that spreader. They may have set it up to do that way in real life. Possible, I suppose, but again, I've been told in the comments by a few other people that spreader works fine on other maps, so don't think that's the case. Pretty sure it's something with precision farming and this map. Animal was saying, I don't think you used the right harvesters. No, I'd have to agree with you there. No, definitely not the right harvesters. This yellow stuff here. Terrible, terrible. Where exactly are we going here? Oh my goodness. Like, all these like lead to each other or something? A little spot there. Yeah, okay. What the heck? Oh, missed a spot. Missed a spot. Make our field quality manager proud here. I mean, we're doing pretty good so far. I mean, don't want to miss any more spots, right? Not sure what that thing was about. Oh, and I just looked over at the time. It is unfortunately time to wrap it up here this episode. We haven't even made it. I don't know. Have we made it halfway around the field? Okay, if you take out this weird stuff here, we've probably made it halfway around the fields. Approximately. Although with this stuff, it's going to take me, and we're going to have to go, oh my goodness. Anyway, thanks for watching. How many folks have any comments and or questions? Be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching. Until next time.